Hello and welcome to TheArteagan Flight 001. This is your captain speaking. If you are traveling through another dimension, you are in the right seat. A dimension not only of sight and sound and mind, but a journey into a wondrous new vibratory frequency. We'd now like to tell you about some important safety features of this aircraft. The most important safety feature we have aboard this aircraft is your attention. Please buckle up, everyone. It is going to be a thrilling ride.
Hello, my loves. Welcome to another beautiful week of life. Welcome to this week's Psychic Astrology. I am your Madame President of TheArteagan and your favorite witchy Auntie Natalie, spelled N-A-T-A-L-E-E. Welcome. The week is so glorious ahead. I'm so excited. All of my downloads are really positive for this week ahead. So let's jump right in. On Monday, June 7th, and actually Sunday the 6th, Monday the 7th, and Tuesday the 8th until about the afternoon, we'll be having this moon in Taurus. It's a dark moon, very, very dark. We have the eclipse at the end of the week. So in the beginning of the week, it will be still dark. That's the thing with the eclipses. It's going to be dark, vague and ambiguous. We don't quite know what's up ahead. And then there will be a big reveal. And we will know what we're dealing with and we will know what's ahead. But until we get to that point, on Monday the 7th, just coast. Roll with it because that's the energy. The moon will be conjuncting Uranus in Taurus, squaring Saturn in Aquarius, and then sextiling Neptune in Pisces. So what I have for you on Monday, find your, find your comfort zone, find what feels good for you, and just find your footing, find where you are, ride the wave, feel okay with not knowing about that other stuff, not knowing about that relationship, not knowing about those roads or whatever that is for you, whatever is still vague and ambiguous, let that be what it is for this moment. And you just kind of stand firm in what you do know, which is you, your character, your integrity, what you believe in, your comforts, what makes you happy, your favorite fruit bars, your favorite meals, your favorite blankies, that's Monday. On Tuesday, the moon will be void like in the morning to the early afternoon, and then the moon will ingress into Gemini, and that is the sign of this week's solar eclipse happening on Thursday, and that will bring an end to eclipse season. However, let's back it up back to Tuesday, the 8th. The moon in Taurus will be making some nice aspects to Pluto and Mars, but that's really early in the morning. What's more dominant is when the moon moves into Gemini. After that, the moon right away makes a square to Jupiter in Pisces. So what I got tuning into this energy, she showed me this egg. It's like Jurassic Park egg, and it cracks. And like mentally, Natalie thought she was gonna see like a little furry little yellow fuzz or something. But what she showed me was like this white light coming from within the egg. And so I was like, oh, that's interesting. What is that? So it's like this crack, there's going to be something that cracks open. There's going to be some kind of moment where there may be the first sighting, the first view of something that's going to come later. So on Tuesday the 8th, stay open. Some of you, there will be some kind of epiphany that comes up. There will be some communication. There will be a development. There will be a call coming in. There will be an email that comes in. There will be, or you may be sending one out. This is a duality. Both of these signs, Gemini and Pisces, they're both dual. Like the Gemini has the twins, Pisces has like the two fishies. So there could be two things happening at once. And remember that two things can be true at once. So mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, in the 3D reality, there may be multiple things happening, and it may brush up against something that feels that, it may kind of push up against your comfort zone, or you may just have a lot to deal with, a couple of different, there may just be a couple of different things to deal with that you have going on. On Wednesday, the 9th, that's when we have the moon in the sign of Gemini trining Saturn, retrograding in Aquarius. This is nice. What I'm getting tuning into this is a nod of support. Yes, yes. And approval from a group you belong to or a society that you're a part of. You know, maybe if you've been having issues with your neighbors, your neighborhood, your board association, your what are groups that people are part of? It's the homeowners association, or what is that, where the co-op, no wait, it's where everybody has like the condo associate, you know, where you're all part of the group, anything like that, anything, any groups that you're part of, or it's your friend group, or it's your, how do I put this, professionally, like maybe your guild or your, I don't know, some association, or it could just be your peers. Like maybe you guys are not formally part of like the association for whatever, but you're just all in the same field. There could be some sort of approval there. There could be some sort of approval among your friends, among the people that you work with, all in the same profession, that, you know, maybe you guys are starting something new. Maybe you're doing something different. Maybe you guys are entertaining some new different ideas. With this is as soon as Tuesday afternoon, you can expect this eclipse to be activating in your life. This total solar eclipse in Gemini, the last solar eclipse in Gemini that we're going to have for about 9 years. I'm seeing Chicago. No, the movie. Cellophane, Mr. Cellophane, shoulda. Oh, John C. Reilly, I don't know. That's someone's download. Okay, so back to Wednesday. So there's going to be something developing, and it's very positive. It's very positive. I'm not quite certain that it's going to be new. There is something, if it were just a regular solar eclipse, it would be new. Let's just talk about Thursday. So Thursday is the solar eclipse happening in the wee hours of the morning in the sign of Gemini. The twins, duality, cognitive dissonance, split personality, but also doing things over again. Gemini likes to do things over again. Gemini likes to take in more information, see new faces, meet new people, mingle. So there's a lot happening on Thursday. We have the new moon total solar eclipse. We have the moon conjuncting Mercury retrograde and squaring to Neptune in Pisces. And yeah, the sun in Gemini is also right there with Mercury retrograding in Gemini. So go back to April, May, June of 2020. What was going on in your life? What were you reevaluating? Because Venus was going over this area last year, and she was in a square and multiple squares to Neptune all throughout last year. So there's something that you've been trying to see this differently. You've been trying to look at things differently. As a society, we always try to take in information, validate the truth, go through research, redistribute it to the masses, talk about it, dissect it, and that's just like the function. However, Gemini and Sagittarius, the signs of these eclipses that we've been in for the past year, rule all of those such things. So on a bigger level, we've really been shaken up, and according to what we've been taking in, what's been going on, what we've been accepting into our brains, and what we've been digesting information-wise, and everything from the source to the people to the processes to all of that. So this is another big one. This is another really big push over the next 6 months. There's going to be so much coming up that challenges, specifically that challenges, that challenges something from before. So for you personally, and this is how I like to steer things, is to your personal individual development. Personally, this is going to bring up something that you have had to reconsider in your personal life. With this Mercury stationing retrograde, you're going to have to get a new insight, and it will be delivered to you. You will have this new perspective on something that you've been trying to reconsider since last year. And it could very well have to do with your belief systems, how you communicate, what you think is possible in this world, how you view the world, your life, your personal philosophies, and what you believe is possible for yourself, as well as your group dynamics, the people you talk to, your friends, your associates. With this Saturn retrograde, a part of this is all about karmic connections with people that we've known in past lives and reforming our tribes, reforming our ideas about group associations, reforming our ideas about friends. Aristotle talked about friendships, and he talked about how there were like these sort of accidental, convenient friends that you meet through work because you're both there and you share the same, complaints about the boss or whatever. You have your school friends, you guys are just proximity. It's okay, we're going to school together, or, whatever. And then there are the friends that are so much more rare than that. And they're the friends you make that are based off of a shared ideal, a shared, real, intimate, idealistic resonance. So I've created this group of love, truth, and integrity. Everyone watching me, we are all in this vibration of seeking, living out, and championing, being an ally to love, truth, and integrity. This is a connection that is extremely rare. So when you go out offline and connect with other people and you find someone else in the real concrete world that they also champion love, truth, and integrity, that is so rare and so special. And so with this new moon in the sign of Gemini, if there are any shifts happening, if this happens in a social area of your life, or if this happens in any area that has to do with other people, which is many areas, this is going to be a chance for you to reevaluate, rethink, and just recollect yourself, because the people that you're choosing to interact with, the people that you're choosing to collaborate with, the people that you're choosing to be involved with romantically are always a reflection of you yourself. So if you find yourself complaining about someone, or you're not happy with a relationship, there's something inside of you that you're trying to work out, and you're using that person to do it. So you either put up a boundary and reduce the time, reduce the face time, reduce the energy you're putting into that connection, or you're going to walk away. If you're committed to this bigger alignment of getting with your own higher self, which is connected to love, truth, and integrity, which is the highest vibration, which is the higher consciousness, which is guiding ascension, which is everything that we're doing here. So this is a powerful new start for you. It's going to have a lot to do with connecting with other people, communicating, as well as, okay, let me talk about the dark part. So there's a dark part to this. It doesn't have to be dark, but I have to mention it just to give you guys a heads up. So this new moon, this eclipse has this aspect to Neptune. It's squaring Neptune in Pisces. So let's go broad to narrow. So on the global stage, we can see a huge challenge to a previous lie, a previous fallacy. There may be new information coming to light. There may be new challenges to a current lie or a former lie. There's going to be something upcoming from the past. And in your personal lives, this can be that you are challenged about a lie that you told from the past, or you may find out about a lie that someone tried to keep from you in the past. And there will be a moment for that to happen, for that karma to work itself out. More positively, with Neptune, it's definitely self-delusion, lies, any kind of deception, any form of deception. However, it does also rule modeling, creativity, spirituality. So you can channel this energy in a different way. That's the whole point that we do all. That's why I do everything that we do. So that you guys can learn self-mastery and to use the best that you can of these energies. So you can channel this energy into meditation, into, if you are feeling frustrated, or if you're feeling any weird whack feelings, channel all of that into creating a painting or a piece of artwork, or into some form of meditative exercise would be a really healthy way to channel this energy, okay? So this is it. I'm gonna be here live on Thursday on YouTube to do the presentation that I do for every new and full moon. Then I head over to Patreon, patreon.com/TheArteagan, and I do a sign-by-sign breakdown for all 12 zodiac signs, what it means for you astrologically, as well as pull tarot for all of you guys. So it's always a blast. It's always a ball. Come join us. That is the Knights tier. So there's 5 tiers on my Patreon. The lower tiers are extra readings. So if you're just liking the readings that I do, the psychic tarot readings, the lower tiers are for you. If you want to learn psychism, tarot, astrology, those are the upper higher tiers, and they're separated out. So you start with the Kings and Queens tier, which is included a destiny reading. So I take a look at your chart and I give it to you really straight in that destiny reading, and you can kind of choose, you can kind of see like, oh gosh, like this is definitely for me, or this is, oh, I need to do something else first, or I need to take care of something else, or I need more additional readings before I go on that kind of a deeper, more committed path. And then the emperors and empresses and the hierophants and the high priestesses, that's when you are really ready to use your energy and take full responsibility for your energies and get into a sense of self-mastery with those energies. And I'm there to coach you every step of the way. I'm just adding the Zoom sessions for my highest tier. So I do coaching live one-on-one with you over Zoom meetings, and that is when we can do the real train up and get you really, I'm so excited about like training you guys up to be like my own little fleet of X-Men and women. So anyway, so that's how that goes, that progression goes, is for the Patreon. But anyway, yeah, Thursday I'll be here live on YouTube for the full presentation. Then I go to Patreon afterwards. And so let's go to Friday, because Friday is fun to talk about. Friday, on the 11th, we have the moon in Cancer trining Jupiter in Pisces. Very, very nice energy, very, very watery, which is funny because we have Mars entering into Leo on the same day on Friday. So what I'm getting with this, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't even finish. I'm sorry, I didn't finish the download for Thursday on the 10th. What I'm getting psychically tuning into this, I'm getting leave it behind and walk away. A new path or two is claiming you. There's something opening up, and there may be 2 things opening up. There may be, it's something duality, something with 2 at once, or 2 people, 2 jobs, 2 opportunities, 2 paths, 2 babies, 2 this, 2 that. There's going to be like a multiplicator of images here. So that is what's going to be claiming you and needing you and needing your energy and attention. And you're going to be diving into it. Like this eclipse is going to last 4 or 6 months. So what's opening up now over the next couple of weeks, like from Thursday to Thursday to Thursday, those next couple of weeks is going to show you what's going to be your dominant energy and the things in your life that you're going to be having fun with for the next few months. So now we're ready for Friday. So on Friday, Mars moves into the sign of Leo. And so this is like, Mars loves being in Leo. Mars in Leo is fire. It's much better than having to be in Cancer's energy. Mars is way more expressive. And so what you want to remember with Mars being in Leo is that what I'm getting with this is owning your unique, authentic energy and be loud and proud. Happy Pride Month, everybody. Happy Pride Month. So this is an energy that should empower you here, and it should encourage you to be yourself, and it should encourage you to have more confidence. You may feel defensive, you may get defensive, you may get attacked a little bit about who you are, what you believe in, what you love, who you love, what you like. And there's no, I'll say this, there's no pleasing everyone. There's no perfect presentation. There's no such thing as doing it absolutely perfect and being fully authentically yourself at the exact same time. You are you for a reason. You are unique and different and expressive, and that's the point. That's the point of having billions of people on the planet, not for everyone to be the same, think the same thoughts, like the same things, like little robots. Variety is a spice of life here. So you will have to, and like I said, this Mars in Leo should like really help with this. So just own your own energy. Don't focus on anybody else's, because if anybody else is, criticizing you, or they are trying to put you down or trying to diminish you in some way, that's their energy. It's their energy. It's not yours to own. And your energy is what you can control, and that is yours to own. You don't want to own other people's energy, because when you take on that responsibility, it's that karma that you have to pay on. And it's bad enough to, I've said this so many times, it's bad enough paying on your own karma. So I can get into a whole other digression about energy work, but I'm going to keep focused here. This Mars in Leo energy will help with that. It'll help you be more proud and to take ownership of that energy. Just like you just can't tell a Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, or a Scorpio anything that they're not really psychologically ready to hear. You cannot push them. You cannot, even if it makes sense, even if it's the right thing, even if it's the perfect answer, you just can't tell them. And if they're not ready yet, you just can't. It doesn't permeate. It doesn't break through. They have to be ready. And that's true for everyone in a certain sense. However, with these fixed signs, this fixed sign energy, there really is, you would have to do it very subconsciously. You would have to really set them up for it. You'd have to set them up in an indirect way. So with this Mars in Leo, you will need to be the one to roar your authentic, unique self-expression self, and to push that out in front. There will be all of this other nebulous energy around at the sign of the eclipse. And you, like I said with the Sagittarius lunar eclipse, I want you guys to walk right through the storm. I want you to walk right through it. And the only way to do that is through self-mastery, owning your own energies, and keeping your connection to the source matrix. Because everyone else is going to just be like puppets and just channeling energy on an unconscious, subconscious level. And you guys are strong. You guys are wanting to be in love, truth, and integrity. And you guys are brave enough and courageous enough to take on that responsibility to own your own energy. And that's what comes with that responsibility, is seeing everyone else running around like their heads are cut off and blaming everything else, and they're playing victim, and everything is hard, and everything is this and that. And you're the one that has to rise above that and be more mature than that and own your own energies, clean your side of the street. It's going to be on you to put up boundaries. It's going to be on you to be strong enough to be yourself. And this is an eclipse that's going to open something up. That's going to, let me look at this again. How am I going to do this better? How am I going to use the energy that's available to me to make the absolute very most of it? Because that's what we do here. That's the best that you can do, is to mitigate some of this stuff. Mitigate risk to zero, hopefully. But when this energy has to be expressed, like this moon square Neptune has to be expressed. This is going to be lies, deception, deceit, miscommunication on purpose, lies through omission. It's going to be all of that. So if that has to be expressed, if that has to come up, how can you channel that energy the very best? You can know that someone's lying to you, and you can control your own energy. You can control your own energy, and that's it. What's another way this can be expressed? Meditation, spirituality, creativity. If this is happening, if this energy has to be expressed, it doesn't have to be lies and deception. It could be that you are creating an entire world in your mind and you're painting it on a piece of paper or drawing it in a sketch pad. It doesn't have to be that you're dealing with some dramatic, deceptive crises at work or getting involved in office drama, because there could be such office drama everywhere being blown up right now. People arguing about politics, people arguing about whatever. You can close the door on all of that and go meditate. And the square can be the frustration of you trying to learn a new meditation technique instead of the frustration of dealing with some work drama. Do you see the difference? How you can choose to engage this energy one way, or you can take responsibility, be conscious, and choose to channel this energy and express this energy in another way, in another area of your life, but it does have to be expressed. So me as a psychic tarot reader, I'm here to help guide you through the energies. So we're doing this on this level on my this week's psychic astrology, and then in our weekly tarot reading, and then through all of the weeklies for all 12 signs. That's a lot of great resources here on YouTube. And then when I can't believe I was doing all that work. When I was doing dailies, there's like hundreds and hundreds of videos on my YouTube of all of kinds of energy work. All of our videos are energy work. There's even more on Patreon. So there's a lot of resource that you can use to learn to channel these energies. This Thursday, the 10th, and the next 2 weeks leading up to the full moon in Capricorn is going to be another opportunity for you to use this powerful energy. Now, it is an eclipse, so you're going to want to respond more than activate this energy. See what's coming up for you and respond as elegantly as you can. So when I say use this energy, I'm not saying to try to control things, because that's not going to go well either. Don't try to over control. Don't make a judgment. Stay open to other people's experiences. Stay open to other people's ideas. Stay open to other people's experiences of life and other people's lived experiences. Gemini and Sagittarius, keep your mind open and plastic and flexible. Get to know people. Really empathize with these people. Know where they're coming from. Relate to them. Develop compassion. Just be open. Keep it open. Very, very, very open. Okay? Stay away from making any quick snap judgments. Take in more information. There will be more information coming to light. Okay, so you really want to stay open, because you can make a judgment and then new information comes up and you're like, oh no, I made the wrong decision. I made the wrong choice. Stay open. Stay open. There's gonna be more details, is what I want to say. So even if you know the big thing, like the one big thing or the two big things, there's going to be more details coming through. So just take your time, see what develops, and whatever is happening, respond as elegantly as you can. Like if it's a hostile situation, and if it's not, be curious and open-minded and excited, because the downloads I got for this week, I got the color pink, Sia, that song Unstoppable by Sia, and some kind of I think it's a butterfly or a moth, like the wings, how they have like that dust, and it could be fairy dust because there was a lot of light around it. So it's all really happy. It's all really light. It's very Geminian, actually. Those few things that I said are very Geminian and Sagittarian now that I think about it. And then on Saturday the 12th, we have Venus in Cancer, sextiling Uranus in Taurus. So again, be open to happiness, and don't prejudge it like I'm only going to be happy with this person or with this job or with this career or with this outcome. That is really limiting yourself, and you're really setting yourself up for failure. Just saying. Stay open, because the universe has myriad potentialities, myriad ways to deliver the feeling that you want to feel to you. That's all that you have to control. You just set the feeling. You just set the order into the universe. You let the universe take care of the how. Okay, you let universe take care of the how, because it could come up in a way, your wildest dreams can come true in a way that you could have never predicted or expected. And that is what makes life so fun and adventurous. So don't get all scrunchy in your body about like, it's gotta be this, it's gotta be that. Okay. And then the moon is making a lot of really great aspects on Saturday. So it's a happy day on Saturday. Now, on Sunday is interesting, because Sunday we've got the exact square from Uranus in Taurus pinging Saturn retrograding in Aquarius. So this is the second of 3 squares this year. It is the dominating energy of 2021. So there is massive change, massive upheaval happening. This is also the day that the Sun in Gemini squares Neptune in Pisces, that Moon in Cancer is going to become the Moon in Leo. The Moon in Leo is going to come up with Mars in Leo in conjunct. This is fiery. This is intense. There's a huge, massive tectonic plate shift movement happening in your life. You're doing something differently, and it may be a little bit stressful. It may be a little bit stressful. It may be unfamiliar territory, but that's what you need to grow. That's what you need to engage. So don't be afraid of that. I'll talk more about that next week because that deserves like its own 20-minute video, to be honest, that second square. But just know that, and we've already been in this energy. So this is just the day that it goes exact, but we've already been in this energy. There have already been seismic things changing in your life. So this eclipse activates it, pops it off, and then this aspect goes exact on Sunday, the 13th of June. And it'll be good. It'll be really, really good. I promise it'll be good. And then Monday the 14th, we have a little T-square going on, but I'll talk about that next Monday. Okay, so I want you to feel happy and excited and curious, and I want you to cultivate the attitude of everything that's happening this week is for me. It's working for my best interest. It's working in my favor, no matter what it is. If you're losing something, if you're losing a job, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, whatever, all of it is working for you, and you have to trust that. Especially the beginning of the week with the dark moon in Taurus, people, you might feel really insecure, might be feeling really stressed out that you don't know what's going to happen. Cultivate a different attitude. You don't need to know exactly what's going to happen. You just need to program your code. You just need to dial into the universe and put in your order, and that's it. You focus on your own energies and release everything else. You will align with the people you're needing to align with, and the people that you're not, it's tuning into the radio. It's tuning into different radio frequencies, how you drive away from a place. You're driving in, right? You're in a town and you drive away from that town, and that same radio station gets fuzzier and fuzzier, and then it becomes static. But then you get to a different town, and as you get closer to that town, a different station comes in and it gets clearer and clearer, and then it's crystal clear. That's with our people in our lives, is that when we're elevating frequencies, we're going higher and higher and higher, that connection to that person gets more and more unclear. It gets more filled with static, and then it just becomes static, and there's no connection and there's no resonance. Okay? So if that's happening to you, it means you're ascending, it means you're evolving, it means you're raising your vibrational frequency. Love, truth, and integrity can be a very solitary, isolating experience for a lot of people, for a lot of you guys, for a little while. But that's why I'm here. I created this community on YouTube, on Patreon, on Instagram, on TikTok. I'm watching Natalie on TikTok and Instagram, but I'm like all over the place. So this is our little safe haven where we can just chill and we can just enjoy what we're doing and just do what we're doing, which is studying the energies. Astrology is telling us what the energies are. When I'm giving you the psychic downloads and I'm giving you the psychic messages, those are meant specifically for you because we are connecting, and they are to help you and support you in your psychic responsibility and in you taking the energies and using them for your life. Okay? I love you guys. Take care. Have a great week. Be very happy and curious and optimistic. I will see you Monday for the weeklies, Wednesday for the weeklies, Friday for the weeklies. I will see you Wednesday again for the psychic tarot reading of the week, and I will see you Thursday for the solar eclipse presentation. Until then, my loves, many beautiful blessings upon all of your beautiful heads, darlings. Mwah.